Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly reading. This is for the 21st to the 28th of July. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Cancer, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Cancer, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 8 of Wands, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. And I'm just going to get your clarifier. So we just want to see now what this 8 of Wands energy is for Cancer, please. The 5 of Swords. Cancer, this is a very positive energy. What I am seeing is at the beginning of this week, you do reach some kind of breakthrough energy. And it's the energy of coming out of quite a challenging period. So you could have been working really, really hard on something, Cancer. And this could have been going on for months or for weeks. And 5 of Swords tells me it's the energy of you tried this and then you tried that. And that didn't work out. And then you had to go back to the drawing board and think about doing something else. And then you attempted that and then you had to change it. It didn't work so well. Up and down, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But now, my dear Cancerians, with 8 of Wands coming through here, what we see is a wonderful breakthrough energy. And as you can see, this young chap over here has a really happy look on his face. This tells me, my dear Cancerians, that this breakthrough means a great deal for you. You understand that you've put in so much time and effort, and now the victory and the reward is yours. What I do see happening for you now is that energy is going to pick up pace. Things are going to happen quickly for you. Whereas before it was this energy of let me try this and let me try that and that's not working and back to the drawing board. Now, my dear Cancerians, expect things to flow. One thing happens after another, and before you know it, you just find yourself in the energy of serendipity, doors opening, the right people coming in at the right time. This is really an exciting energy. Let us move on now and see what 9 of Cups is all about, that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what 9 of Cups is. Cancer, please. The 10 of Swords. Cancer, you have a really interesting message coming out under your possible challenges. Because what we do see with 10 of Swords is that you, my dear Cancerians, are truly about to let go of something. And with 10 of Swords coming out, it's coming through letting me know that it has been, for some of my Cancerians, a really challenging period. And I do feel in some way it could be connected to 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords for me here is one particular area that we're seeing a definite release. But 10 of Swords is speaking to me more about general energy. And I feel the past few months, perhaps even few years, has been challenging. But now, my dear Cancerians, the light is coming back into your life. There is a shift, and the first sign you're going to get is that one big area of your life, this could be your home life, or your work life, or your romantic life, wherever you have been spending a lot of time trying to get things going, you're going to see the breakthrough. This is your first sign. And as that first sign comes through, what you will find is that everything in your life starts to get easier. this heavy energy starts to lift and dissipate for you. And the wonderful card you have here is Nine of Cups. Cancer, you are about to enter into a much easier and joyful period. Whereas before things might have really been tough, do not despair, my dear Cancers. Things are changing. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Right now I am seeing a big and wonderful change. All you have to do is look for that first sign that is coming through. Once that sign comes through, please anticipate the speed at which this light will come in and push back the darkness and bring in wish fulfillment. So Cancer, you're on your way to a far better and easier period. Right, let us see now what Three of Wands is for you that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Three of Wands is for Cancer, please. The Two of Pentacles. Cancer, with Three of Wands coming through here, Spirit wants you to know that within the next 3 weeks, you are going to see 3 different areas of your life improve dramatically. So as we said over here, you will feel it first in this particular area. So say, for example, my dear Cancerians, you have been, say, struggling to find a job. And after putting out your resume and CV for months, going on interviews, this not working out, then that not working out, you trying this and then you trying that, we do see a wonderful breakthrough happening. And say perhaps you are offered a really wonderful job within the next 3 weeks. You can then anticipate that what will happen then is another 2 areas of your life will improve within a short time. So this could be that you were so anxious and stressed about finding a job that your health was suffering. Say you were getting terrible headaches or stomach aches because you were so nervous. And of course, once you find the job, your anxiousness will dissipate and your health will improve. And once your health improves, then of course your vitality comes back and you want to get out and about. We also see another area improving. Perhaps when you were feeling so anxious and worried about money and the job, you didn't go out and you didn't socialize. And now, as you've got your new job, as you're feeling good and looking good again, you want to now go out, meet friends, and perhaps even start dating again. Two of Pentacles is Spirit coming through, letting you know, my dear Cancers, you are entering into a far busier period. Things are going to pick up for you. And this was your first card with 8 of Wands. The energy of life is picking up. If it was slow and stagnant and things not happening and people not getting back to you, now Cancer, Spirit is saying, get ready, my dear Cancerians. You're about to be really busy, but busy focusing on things that you want to see happen and manifest in your life. Right, now let us see what the High Priestess is all about that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see what High Priestess is for Cancer, please. The Tower. Now, Cancer, this is a very interesting message because we see here with the Tower a big and sudden change. But the change I'm seeing for you is actually an exceptionally positive change. It's a change out of the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords period of your life, and you're entering into this energy of wish fulfillment. With the Tower coming through here, it confirms for me the speed at which this is happening for you. Now, it's going to be quick, my dear Cancers. This is not a lagging energy. It's not going to take place over weeks or months. This change, I do feel for many of you, starts this week with a breakthrough in this particular area, and then it moves consistently and quickly into other areas. So be prepared for this. You're going to be very busy. You're also being told, my dear Cancerians, that the one thing you can trust and rely on is your intuition. Now, you are a naturally intuitive sign. So go with those gut feelings, those premonitions, and those hunches. When things feel right and feel good, move on there, my dear Cancers. You know from past experience, your intuition has never let you down. And on the flip side of that, if things don't feel 100% right, if you get a niggly feeling about somebody or something, trust it. Get more insight, get more information, and only when you feel good do you move on it. This is going to be an exciting, fast-moving week for you, Cancer. Right, let's go ahead and get a message from your angels for the week. So we just want to see now what Cancer's angels would like to share with them, please. Listen to your intuition. Wow, what a lovely confirmation coming through. Cancer, when your angels come through with this message, you are being told your intuition is completely reliable and accurate at this time, as we saw with High Priestess coming through over here. So once again, listen to your own inner guidance system, and you cannot go wrong. You can be certain that the messages you are receiving from your angels are real and trustworthy. Have faith in your feelings about circumstances that you are experiencing. Your insights into other people and their true feelings or motives are going to be perfectly accurate. There is absolutely no need now to question what you know, my dear Cancers, is true. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.